What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We got some awesome WWE 2K content to get into, as well as some real life stuff going on within WWE that has me excited for 2K26. If you're new to the channel and you love wrestling, be sure to hit that subscribe button because we got more content on the way. So before we get into today's video, I wanted to let you know that I will be live streaming my Hendry debut within MyRise. We conquered the island. We're waiting for chapter 5, which isn't coming out till December. I will be live streaming that, but on top of that, we are bringing back the MyRise series to close out the year, and it's going to be live. I'm not going to upload videos on MyRise. I'm actually going to do live streams on this channel on a weekly basis with you guys, having some fun going through the story. Hopefully it's good enough for me to do the male and female version of it. One of the first things I did want to talk about though is the MyFaction pricing update. They released a statement within Discord saying, "I know the pricing in MyFaction has been a recent discussion." This hasn't just been recent, 2K. This has been all year round and even in the previous games, but let's continue reading. So I wanted to share that I was able to confirm that the pricing change will be arriving in the near future. Thank you all for the patience. Oh boy. For those of you that have been enjoying MyFaction, I know just like me, we have been raising our concerns about the mode and its pricing, even the predatory attack that they've decided to do. It's cool to see them acknowledge it in some way, shape, or form, but this is not enough for me. Maybe for you it might be, but for me, I want to see a little bit more than just an update in pricing for MyFaction. And I know I'm going to have to wait till 2K26, which by all means, it's the end of the year. I'll cut you some slack. People are going to be buying this game now for Black Friday and getting it for Christmas, which I gotta say, it's going on sale half price for most base versions of the game. Is going to be around $25 I saw, and if you're looking to get it on the Nintendo Switch too, like I am, you're going to have to cough up $50, and I don't know if I want to spend $50 in November for a game that's not going to last me beyond March, since the new one is right around the corner. Xavier Woods put this picture out across social media, and it's him and Tyler Breeze standing in front of a WWE 2K26 logo, and as you see, the font and style is the same as 2K25. They didn't really change much, and it seems like they're doing a tutorial for MyGM. They have a series on their YouTube channel that they do Battle of the Brands, and it's a GM mode that they go head to head against each other. So they've been the voice for MyGM within the game, and I hope this means that they're adding new stuff, because I want to jump back into MyGM, but the additional stuff that they decided to add for 2K25 was just not enough for me. And I gotta be real, I haven't even opened up that game mode. I honestly thought I would be playing MyGM a lot, especially since they brought it to the online experience, but it just fell short from my expectations, and my friends just didn't care to play it, so it is what it is. But nonetheless, it's cool to see that 2K26 is on track. They're filming stuff for it right now. I'm sure the marketing team is ready to roll with the ads that they're going to be recording within the next month to start that, you know, that rollout in January and February. So we're going to be doing our wish list series, and we're going to be deep diving into what 2K26 can be for me and for you, the players out there that we've been going back and forth in the comment section all year long. Hopefully, it's a good year to enjoy some more wrestling. I don't know if you guys already heard, but Netflix has a WWE 2K game that is already out right now. You could download it in your app store for Apple and Google. It just recently came out. They dropped the trailer, which it was real people, and of course they used one of the most overhyped characters, Jey Uso. There's not that many superstars in the game to begin with, so they're not showing everyone. They're only showing some of the quick popular superstars. You know, take this on the go. It's just a quick, easy, casual experience, nothing more, nothing less. I guess it's alright. If you have Netflix, might as well enjoy it. But this doesn't come close to the Switch version that just recently released for the Switch 2. Now things are starting to get spicy, because when it comes to the roster, we know Joe Hendry officially signed with WWE. They just released brand new merch. You can see him wearing it in this video. Joe Hendry is ready for a career-changing night tonight at NXT Gold Rush in New York City. It's kind of like a soft reboot for Joe Hendry. It says established in 2025 for his shirt. That's his WWE year, not his TNA or character's origin. So it seems like Joe Hendry is going to keep the same gimmick going forward, because we believe in Joe Hendry. We say his name and he appears. It's all on the shirt. they are definitely going to keep this guy as is, not really touching him up, and I hope that makes it to the game, not as DLC, but as a base version, because he's been in WWE and NXT all year round. There's no excuses. They should have gotten him. Let me stop myself from getting too excited. I know there's contracts and logistics, like they just now released his first official WWE Tops card, so I'm sure we'll see him pop up in Super Card and 2K26 at some point. All right, but let's go back to the roster talk. I wanna continue the trend here. Zack Ryder made his triumphant, not triumphant, I'm gonna be honest, like, as much as I love that Matt Cardona got to relive his WWE glory, I felt like this was the perfect opportunity to give him that Cody Rhodes level warm welcome, and it seems like WWE just doesn't see him as that valuable, always ready, complete version that he promotes himself to be. It's not that he signed with WWE to be on SmackDown or Raw or even NXT for that matter. It's just for his likeness to be on merch and possibly WWE 2K. This past year we saw Billy Gunn make his way back to the game. We saw Abyss make his debut. So there's been some characters that we haven't expected to see in a WWE game, and just because he's not with WWE officially, it doesn't mean that he can't be one of those superstars that may surprise us. So I do like that he came back on SmackDown, but damn, he was cheesing. He was really happy, and I'm excited for him as I am a huge fan of his. I do like that the crowd gave him an awesome reaction despite him unfortunately not capturing the win. So this brings me to Monday Night Raw. Dolph Ziggler also got to come back to WWE. Another show stolen, another garden moment, and Triple H pointed at Dolph Ziggler, who seems to be all ears. You know, this guy worked in WWE so much. He was a workhorse. I love seeing the joy and the cheese, man. I really enjoy it. I do. Wanted them to be treated with a little bit more than just the mid-card cheesers that they once were. That's all. That's all I gotta say on that. But, you know, it was a nostalgic moment. These are the guys that paved the way for the modern era that's happening right now as we speak. Just because they're not as legendary as HBK or The Undertaker doesn't mean that they don't deserve these moments. They left their blood, sweat, and tears in the ring for this company and its fans. So hey, if the money's right, the opportunity rises, and they're willing to do it, then I'll take it for what it is. Just a fun, cheap pop, little cameo. And it seems like Dolph Ziggler might have signed a similar deal like Zack Ryder did, because we saw him wearing some new merch. The reason why I'm talking about Joe Hendry, Zack Ryder, and now Dolph Ziggler, it's because we can see these guys actually come back and be in the game for 2K26. I mean, it happened just in time for the DLC. Before Survivor Series, they could still get scanned. I'm not going to hold my breath, but I am forever hopeful that we get to see them in the game, because these are superstars that I really do like using. One of the best things with 2K25 was the roster. How are they going to push that envelope going forward, considering that they've already done all that they've already done? Well, giving us some AAA superstars like Iguana, right? TNA superstars, and some other free agents that the fans love to use and see in the game. So come on, WWE, roll out the bankroll! With that being said, WWE 2K25 will be live on the channel sooner than you think. I will be scheduling those streams about once or twice a week starting this week, so I hope to see y'all there. Thank you for tuning in.